This man reigns from Akron, Ohio, the red line of the auction business, Conky's Flippin Adventures. Conky. Oh, man.
Hey.
All right, this man needs no introduction, but they're paying me to do this, so the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. What the Hales, Jeremy! Dun, dun.
I'm here. Look at that. It's real. It's not just the word.
And from out west, Sandusky, Lorain, Ohio, some people call him Guapo with a capital G. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Auctions Anonymous. I have a wonderful opportunity to be here with Mr. Jeremy Hales from what's the show called? What the Hales?
It's called The Freaks and the Creeks.
Freaks of Otter Creek.
The Freaks and Otter Creeks. That's what it's called.
The Freaks of an Otter Creek, and then Guapo will be late as usual. And where's Conky?
That's a good question. Should I text him?
I think you should text him. Usually Conky's on time. He might have forgot.
Do you think he fell asleep?
I wanted to talk about his T-shirts.
Which one did you order?
Well, I got to wait for Conky. I was going to talk to him about it, but I was hoping he'd be on. I can't talk about his T-shirts if he's not here.
That's true. That'd be rude to talk about him if he's not there.
I know. So hopefully he'll be on shortly. And tonight episode, we're talking about some units. We bought some units recently. And you know who bought a unit also? Conky bought a unit not too long ago.
Conky bought a unit.
Outbid me big time, man.
Outbid you.
Got me.
He got you, Mr. Hales.
He got me, Rob.
There's times I wish you won that unit.
There's times you wish he won the unit?
Yeah.
To buy some storage. But Conky beat him and he offered them some porridge.
Someone
He said, Jeremy ain't here, he ain't gonna buy.
Call me
He
tomorrow.
won't bid as high.
Vicky says hello, Conky.
Hello, everybody.
He beat me, Rob.
Yeah, he spent a lot on his unit, and that's what we're talking about today. Money on units. He spent $800 on that storage unit.
He beat me, Rob.
$800.
Sometimes you get the good, sometimes you get the bad, sometimes you get the ugly. What'd you get, Conky?
A little bit of good, a little bit of bad, and a lot of ugly.
Interesting.
This sounds like my dating life.
So not talking about today's unit, but the last 3 units I bought the unit with Hales when he was at the auction for $40.
That's goodbye.
2 jewelry boxes in a $40 unit.
Goodbye.
Then I bought a $50 unit, chock full of surprises, Magic the Gathering cards, Pokemon cards, all kind of stuff. And I got to shoot Jeff in the family jewels with a Nerf gun.
Never can go wrong there.
Yeah, and I got to put it in slow motion in the video. So if no one's seen that video, slow motion, Jeff and the family jewels.
Slow motion for you.
And then let's see. I don't even know. So much stuff happened. Then I bought another unit for $50. I was cleaned out yesterday. I'll just give you one thing I found in the unit and a garbage bag.
How you finding units for $50?
And they were online on Storage Treasures.
How you finding units for $50 and I can't find one for under $5,000?
Dude, $50 units. Okay.
Jeremy, you've got to lower your expectations a little bit.
Yeah, I lowered mine. That's for sure. But I couldn't believe it. The guy across, he bought the unit across me. I've known the guy Bill forever. He paid $110 for his unit. The girl made jewelry, found a box loaded with jewelry, and I bought one thing off him. I'll show you this. Hold on. Wait do you see what I bought off him? This was in his $110 unit.
There he goes.
No. Here I am just playing with money.
Foreign
Foreign money. I'm sorting monies right now.
All right. So my buddy bought this, and I got video of me going through his unit. $110 unit.
Well, that's neat.
Nice. How much did you pay for it?
He paid 110. I paid $50 for this.
Man, that's great.
The crazy thing, the condition. This is leather sheath. The leather's still in great condition. Let's see if you can get that. You see that? Oh, hold on. Let's flip it this way.
See a W 75.
A little crown. What's the crown mean?
I believe it's made in.
1881?
But you see that 1881?
Yeah.
I think that's the year of the bayonet.
Huh.
There's the name on it. It's not going to work too good. It's too thick.
It came through. It focused.
So it's a nice. I'm not going to sell it. I bought it for my personal collection, and I told him
That's crazy awesome.
And it's kind of nice. You buy. I didn't have to buy the whole unit to get it.
Yeah, you got the one thing.
Yeah, and I filmed some of his units, so that video I think is going to be coming out tomorrow. But I bought a unit there for $50, and I was having buyer's remorse for a minute. But then I found 2 garbage bags full of stuff.
Usually it's garbage.
That's
Usually
awesome.
garbage. And the 2 garbage bags, I was pulling out $100, $50 items out of garbage bags.
Say what now?
Oh, yeah. $100 items, $50 items, $20 items, $10 items, 5. There was piles in the garbage bag. Wait till you see the video. It's unbelievable. I was shocked and all. $50 unit. And I thought I was in bad shape. Amy, how's Patience, Christian, and Baby George?
So
Thank you, Amy.
good.
They're doing good?
They're doing good. Patients had a doctor's appointment today. So what we didn't know until we found out yesterday is that they did an emergency C-section. We did not know that because of her preeclampsia.
Mm-hmm.
And Patients had a doctor's appointment today to check up on her stitching, and so she said that went really well. And Baby George is still in the hospital. Baby George can't be released until she can eat on her own. And I said, okay, well, when are they planning on that? And she said, well, Monday or Wednesday at the soonest. And I said, all right, well, I'm coming over Wednesday. And then I said, if I'm allowed. And then she said, well, you can come during visiting hours. I was like, huh? There's visiting hours now?
That's crazy. When they start that?
I don't know.
That's like a new 2023 concept.
Crazy. It's crazy. So yesterday, Baby George's IV got taken out, which is a step in the right direction. And pretty much that's all I know.
Well, we'll definitely be praying for that. I mean, Patience, Christian, and Baby George. We prayed for him last week. We'll all be praying hard again today. And I see Terry. She wants us to pray. We'll keep you in the thoughts. We'll make a prayer for you tonight. Fortunately, her sister was killed by her husband. That's unfortunate. And,
no.
I just had one of my cousins just got murdered. So
Man.
I just found that out. Cousin by marriage. But
Man, I'm telling you, man, we live in crazy times and people are getting crazier and crazier.
And that's what I was trying to explain to the police tonight, which you guys will find out about that shortly. But I was trying to explain to the police tonight, hey, can people just go around verbally threatening people without consequence? And what happens when you report it to the police who are supposed to do something about it being threatened and everything else, and they don't take it seriously? And then what happens if that person comes and does something to me and they just, are they any way responsible for not taking it seriously? I mean, Where's
Well,
you're supposed to serve and protect?
You want the answer to that?
Well, I know the answer, Conky, and it's an unfortunate answer in this day and age. But the answer is one: they don't care. Okay, just be honest too. Go ahead, Conky.
The Supreme Court has actually ruled in and said no. The police do not have to protect you in situations like that. That's why you have to protect yourself.
So we understand that we have protection orders against certain people, and I mean, unfortunately, you have to do that as YouTubers at times. And so
that's the guy goes. He's like, wait till I find you on YouTube. I said, it's not very hard to find me. And I said, hey,
here's my website. I'm wearing it.
I gave him my address to my building. I said, if you want to find me, this is real simple to find me. But, you know, I told the guy, I said, how old are you, man? Oh, I'm going to tell you my age. I was like, you got to grow up, bro. But that's a whole, wait do you see? There's a crazy video will be coming out, guys. I don't want to get too much into it today. I'm trying to bring myself down. There's a lot more serious things in the world than storage units, like Patience and Christian, Terry, what happened to my cousin's brother that got murdered. I mean, there's more serious things in the world. And, you know, sometimes you got to put life back in perspective because it's real easy to get caught up and like, oh my gosh, this is such a big deal, such a big problem. But in the grand scheme of things, you're healthy, you don't have cancer, your family's healthy. How big is the deal? I mean, there's so much worse problems. People are dealing with real problems out there.
Yeah.
That they have no control over. You know what I'm saying? So I always have to bring myself back and say, listen, my life's awesome. I love my life. And crappy things happen. And the only reason that I got involved in this whole situation because a storage facility was doing illegal things again. Okay? Simple as that. And I could have been home playing with my kids, eating dinner, but instead I'm waiting for the police to go talk to them. You know, and I waited over 200 some hours for them to show up. Okay. And then they get there, and then, of course, they don't want to take it seriously, which is all fine and dandy. To them, you know, they don't know any auction rules. They don't know what the rules are. They don't really care. To them, it's always civil matter because I can leave. As soon as they say it's civil, then they don't have to worry about it, and they can leave the situation. And that's all they want to do is get out. Right. No paperwork. Walk away from
Well, the answer, like I told Jeremy, was when there's a matter that crosses civil and criminal, you tell the cop, I will handle the civil matter. I called you for the criminal aspect.
And I basically told that today. They still didn't really care. I told them the same thing about felony theft of deception, things like that. Once again, deaf ears. And I said, well, do I need to call the sheriff's department? Because they seem to take it more seriously. Because my friend, he contacted the sheriff's department. And they did something about it. I contact you guys, and you seem like you don't want to do anything.
Are we talking about the Cleveland police?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, they're...
And I understand they got bigger problems and all this other stuff. But at the end of the day...
Well, Rob, don't even say that. Are you a taxpayer?
A big-time taxpayer.
Bigger
than 90% of people in Cleveland. I pay way more taxes.
So you pay taxes in the city of Cleveland.
And all my employees pay taxes in the city of Cleveland.
So your problems are their problems. Don't let them tell you that they're busy.
Soup Freaks mess. Well, I have one more. I had all 5 toes of my right foot amputated Monday. Prayers. Oh my gosh. Soup Freaks will definitely be praying for you. Terry will be praying for you. Patience Christian, Baby George will be praying for you. And we'll definitely be praying for Alvarez. Hello, Andrew Alvarez.
Are you talking to Guapo?
What casino is he at now?
Guapo?
You think it's Julie sitting next to him?
Guapo!
I think it's Julie sitting next to him. Who do you think's sitting next to him?
I don't know.
The question is always, where will Guapo be when he joins the AA Live?
We'll just put him large right now.
There you go.
And just like look at Guapo. And everyone's like, hey. And I'm like, what's Guapo thinking right now?
He looks like he's playing a driving game.
I think
so.
I
can see Julie in his glasses.
Oh.
You guys see Julie in his glasses?
I think so.
Did he chip another tooth? I think I just saw he chipped another tooth. I saw a huge gap in his teeth.
Did you see the biceps he's got? He's been working out.
Has he been working out?
Oh, yeah, he's been working out. Is that Stephen King on his t-shirt?
I think that's actually his face on his t-shirt.
Oh, that's what he looks like with short hair?
Yeah.
Man, his pits stink.
Woo.
Dang, them pits stink. Look, you
Guapo!
see Julie. Look, there's Julie in his glasses.
Look at
Julie in his glasses.
Look at he's making biceps.
Do you see Julie in his glasses?
I see something in the glasses. Hold on. Now he's looking down. He's looking up. Is he at a coin pusher? Are you at a coin pusher?
You doing biceps?
Oh,
He did! I called it! I called it. I saw
How
it.
the heck did that happen, Guapo?
Oh, that was painful. Oh my God. Oh,
Called it.
How'd you chip your tooth again?
Why didn't you have Miss Julie there for it?
He's not talking to us.
That must
I
have been
wouldn't talk either
that
with
must
a
have been
tooth
a
like that.
crazy box truck date, man, to lose a tooth.
Hey, what happens on the box truck stays on the box truck.
I've had some dates like that too.
I bet you he was dancing in the back of the box truck when they were driving it, and that's how he chipped a tooth.
Oh, bad idea. I tried that once. You can't have a disco party in the back of a box truck.
Why won't he put it on? Why won't he put the camera on Julie?
Mary, super sticker. Thank you, Mary.
We show him biceps.
Yeah, showing some biceps.
Is that what we do now? Biceps?
I'll large screen you. You can throw those bad boys up there.
Biceps.
Hey, what do you think this is? A gun show, buddy? Where's Conky? Where's your guns, Conky?
Oh, my guns are upstairs in the safe. That's all
They're
I'm
still in
saying.
the holster.
Yeah.
All right, Guapo showing them off. Heck yeah!
Ugh.
Do you see? Look at the chick behind him. Like,
Stretching.
oh my goodness, I don't want to see this.
Nice.
She walked right back into the Walking Dead.
I gotta push out my bicep. Man, you
He's
can
acting
score
like
more.
we ain't seen it.
How'd you chip your tooth, Guapo?
He ain't talking.
He ain't talking. He's playing. At least he's here, though. That's half the battle. So I tell you what, my $50 units, man, and I've been on fire, man. I love spending $50, $40, $100 for a unit. Life's good.
Are there any good units coming up that I should start looking at?
I wish I could tell you yes, Mr. Hales, but no. I bid on a couple units today, and I got outbid. That's part of life, though, right?
That is part of life.
Oh, my gosh. So, yeah, people, I mean, sometimes you get units for cheap, and they're great units. And sometimes you pay a lot for a unit, and they're not so great units. What do you think, Conky?
I know how that is.
You know how that is?
I shouldn't complain. I mean, all in all, it's going to be a good unit, I think, in the end. But it's just the unit I bought in Norwalk has already paid for itself in one sale.
Did you sell those things?
I sold those Lambo door things.
How much?
I didn't get a whole lot for them. I got about $125.
Still.
That's awesome.
Oh, my gosh.
Because they were actually like a more generic thing. They weren't. I mean, they were $199 new, but still, they're gone. I made my money back. And,
I'll try to find you a little snip clip.
Dude, that's awesome, Conky.
You should have kept them and put them on your Subaru, dude.
they look like they were a nightmare to install. That's the only thing.
Technically,
But you're not installing it, so
Nope. I
good.
shipped it today. It is gone.
it's all
see.
good.
I could just see you rolling up to the auction, though, Conky, and popping those open on the Subaru. Everyone would be like just stopping their tracks. They'd be like, that's Conky.
The Conkinator.
No, I don't think I'd want to cut my car up enough to
I wanted to talk to Guapo because he was at the auction today.
He was?
Yeah, he was at the auction. I wasn't even at the auction. It was afterwards all this stuff happened.
Where did they broadcast it? Was it on Storage Treasures?
To be honest with you, a guy calls me up to go to the auction. He's like, should I go to this auction? I said, no, because I said, sometimes it's like it's shady stuff happens. And sure enough, shady stuff happened.
So where did they broadcast it?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know. I will find out for you, though.
Like, how did Guapo know about it? Like, I didn't see it. What time was it today?
I think 1 o'clock. Guapo, how'd you know about the auction? Guapo.
Yeah, it ain't on Storage Treasures or Auctions It.
No, it wasn't any of those because they do it differently. Guapo.
I'll take that down.
Guapo. How'd you find out about the auction today?
Yeah,
He put himself on mute this time.
that's his answer.
You don't want to talk.
He's going to be like, Julie told me about it. She's my manager.
He's the manager.
I'd like to know what she's managing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was. It's been one of those crazy days. So what's going on in your life, Hales?
Well, let's see. George and I have spent some time. Let's see. What have we done this week, babe? All right, so we spent a day in court, and everything went incredible, even better than anticipated.
Well, that's always good.
But that's all I can share with you at this point in time. And
was it the People's Court?
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, I will tell you this: you will be seeing it later on What the Hales. So
that's awesome. I can't wait to see that. So you were allowed to film in court? I just want to ask you that question.
They film. It's public record.
So you basically take their film, or do you film
They
your
film,
own?
You ask for the video as public record.
Right. The police said today, I could request the video they have.
Yeah. We evicted a tenant, and it was a complete and total nightmare. It's the worst. I've been doing rentals for over 25 years now, and this was the biggest mess I've ever walked into. But we got that done now. So
this is the first time you ever had to put stuff on the curb.
This is the first time in 25 plus years I've ever had to do a set out. So if people are going, what's a set out? So you have 3-day notice when you're evicting somebody. You have a 3-day notice. Then you file. Then you get the eviction. Then they have to be out by a certain date. In this case, it was 6 days later. And then the bailiff comes over. You change the locks. They get kicked out if they're still there. Well, I had to do a set out, and this was a tweaker. And this was like 3 10x20 tweaker units all in an upstairs apartment. And we had to set it out on the curb, and it was crazy. And they weren't out.
I had to do that once in my eviction life. It was the first property I bought. One of the first properties, I should say, I bought. And the guy kept saying, oh, I got the money coming. So you didn't have to hire a moving company.
No, it just goes on the curb. It goes on the curb. They have 24 hours to get it. I actually hired a dumpster to be there at the 24-hour mark. But lo and behold, somehow they got a hold of a U-Haul rental last night, and they moved everything into storage units. I don't even know how they got the money for it.
I just hope none of us buy them.
Not buy them, man.
Because that happened to me. Well, 2 times I should say happened. The one time I had to hire a moving company. In Cleveland, you can't do it yourself. In Elaria, where my other property was, I had to do it. So I had my guys there, and the guy was still in the house. And we're just taking the stuff out. The sheriff's standing there, just putting it on the tree lawn. And he's crying. I felt bad, but nothing I could do. And then his aunt shows up. All my back rent. He owed me 4 months of back rent. 2 months in advance rent. And all this other stuff. And said, take the money. And I'll make sure he's out of there. All this other stuff. And I was like, I didn't want to take the money. The cop's like, you should just take the money. I took the money, and he was out in 2 months. So it was the best decision I ever made was actually take the money because I got like 6 months of rent. And so, but it was horrible. Like, and then I was nice enough to bring the stuff back on the curb and bring it back by his house. I didn't put it back in the house, but I felt bad for the guy. But, it's never easy putting stuff on the curb, but you got to do it. And people, some people out there, oh, Jeremy, or Robert, you're such a,
it's the law.
You don't pay your bills. That's what happens, people. It's just the way life goes. You don't pay the bank, they're going to take your house. I mean, they don't care. They're not going to say there, oh, well, he's a nice guy and you should do this for him and this and that. They don't care. The bank don't care. And the easiest way I could put it to anybody, because I had to tell this to my tenants multiple times, because some reason people think you don't have a rent. Sometimes you don't have to pay rent or something. I go to my tenant. He goes, well, I said, you got a job? He goes, yeah. I said, you go to work. And I said, when do you get paid? He goes, Friday. I said, you go Friday. And the work boss says, guess what? I can't pay you this week. I'll get you next week. You go next week. Oh, man, I got 2 weeks of pay coming. The boss, I can't pay you this week, but I'm going to pay you next week. Now you got 3 weeks of pay coming. Boss goes, I can't pay you this week. How many more weeks are you going to keep paying or keep working?
Exactly. But
and I told him,
bad
this is my job.
Somebody out.
And you ain't paying me. So how long am I supposed to keep going without getting paid? Because I'm not rich. I got a family to feed. This is my job, and you're not paying me. And then he goes, you know what? I never thought of it that way. Oh, and then I never had a problem with that tenant ever again. He paid me rent all the time on time. But I had to put it in his mind like, oh, my God, this is Rob's job. My job, I get paid, But they don't put it that way. Sometimes they think you own a house, you're rich. No, you're just a person that owns a piece of property. A lot of people have mortgages. Like I have mortgages on some of my properties. I got to pay my bills every month. If I don't pay, they take the property.
You have more bills than your tenants do because you own the property.
We know we don't want to get there, Jeremy. Me and you go talk about our bills. Oh man, that's a country song.
I've had to do one.
I got all these bills to pay,
and it wasn't pleasant either. Luckily, well, I mean, I don't know money on any of my investment real estate anymore, but yeah, when you got to pay the bank and the property taxes and the water bill and the insurance and the upkeep, and they're not paying their rent, it'll throw you in the hole quick.
Sorry, I was texting the mayor.
And people don't understand that your bills don't stop. Your bills don't stop. Which one? Russ? You texted Russ?
Current mayor.
Did you give him the link for tonight's live?
So the village here has negotiated with the trash company a flat fee, and you can put anything you want out on the curb. So we've been putting everything from storage units out on the curb. All my extra garbage cans. Somebody stole 3 of my garbage cans. We actually think it was the garbage men because they're mad at us. And it's $12 a quarter. Okay. Actually, it's $14 a quarter. Well, they finally just attempted to charge me an additional $120.
Wow.
For furniture cleanouts not included in contract. Furniture cleanouts not included in contract. They're charging me for my extra cans, which they are not allowed to do under the contract with the village. So I just messaged them. I'm like, hey, you guys didn't negotiate a new contract. This is my garbage.
That is funny.
Deal with it. So now they're trying to charge me an extra $120.
Well, they did that when they thought that there were no storage unit buyers living in your city.
My neighbor is a storage unit buyer. They have the same garbage every week. So for last week's pickup, they're for 8/23, they're charging me an additional $51.75. For 9/7, they're charging me an additional $69. They shouldn't be charging anything. Is that me?
It's you.
It's you, buddy.
Wow.
I was like,
That's
who the
with
heck's
Debbie
with Debbie Farmer?
We went
like, oh my God.
swimming with the manatees.
Yep, she's awesome. And she had, tenants can be bad. And I don't want to be here to tell people, like, don't be a landlord, because I've had so many awesome tenants. I've had 2 tenants in my one property. They moved in when I bought the house 2008, and they've been there ever since. So that's 14 years they've been there? Both of them. Side-by-side double I have. So
I had one tenant in a house one time that worked for Sterling, the jewelry company. And when I saw that and I verified their employment, I didn't have to do a background check or nothing, because the company they work for does all that. And that was a good tenant until I think they had to move because something happened in their life that they just had to move out. But they were there for a good long time, paid the rent on time and everything.
I mean, a lot of tenants are good. My buddy's the smart one and I should have listened to him years ago. He said, Rob, just get into commercial real estate. Don't deal residential. And I should have listened to him then, because you deal with commercial real estate, the people don't pay you. That's their livelihood, their work, their job, whatever else, whatever you do. If you're renting out, a place for a little shop for a guy to have his machine thing, if you're renting an office building, a strip plaza, whatever you're renting out, And he's made a lot of money commercial.
So my deal with residential and why I've been doing this so long and I've been successful is, and I realize this can be offensive to some people, but this is a business plan. My business plan is no low income housing, period. My business plan is middle class housing. So I want to appeal to the medical community. I want to appeal to the educational community. I want a prof. I want a teacher. I want a doctor. I want a nurse. That's who I'm appealing to. They have roots and they're establishing a family. That's why I have so few issues in 25 plus years. In this situation that George and I had to deal with, I went against my own filtering system and listened to a sob story and went, okay, I'll try and help you get back on your feet again. And yeah, you guys know 99.9999% of the time when you do that, the people just let you down big time.
Yep, that's unfortunate. But you tried and you did the thing and you try to help out and now, it end up, how do you want to say, in the end, it costs you a bunch of time, effort, energy, and bang your head against the wall. And money, lots of money.
Thousands. You think he chipped his tooth on Julie?
I don't know. I say that we're going to start a GoFundMe fund.
He chipped his tooth on Julie.
We're supposed to be going to Texas next week.
What day do you guys fly out?
I'm flying out Tuesday. So Tuesday was basically, it starts Tuesday, but it's basically a registration and a meet and greet.
Yeah, it's registration and big meeting. I mean, biggest thing for you is go meet other creators that are more successful than you. And
was kind of weird today. I went and looked at a guy's place and he's like, oh, there's some guy in Florida and some Otter Creek place. And I'm just like, oh yeah, I think I know that guy. And because he goes, what he said to me, he goes, I know I've seen you before. Where have we seen you? I don't know, sales, auctions and stuff. I said, I'm on YouTube. You ever watch YouTube? And he goes, yeah. And then he starts like, some guy in Florida. And he's, that's where I know you from. And I'm like, yeah. And then he's telling me about his buddy who does YouTube. He just found out. He didn't know the guy. The guy started YouTube like 4 years ago. And I'm like, oh, what's his name and everything else? And I think it's Diesel Creek or something. He's got 200 videos, 652,000 subscribers. His videos are averaging between 250 to 400,000 views. I was like, well, you got bigger, he's got a big niche, saying that diesel stuff.
He's got a nice niche. Yep.
Yeah. And I haven't watched any of his videos yet, but I'm assuming he does pretty well. I mean, does, good job doing the videos and all that stuff. So, but yeah, I was talking to him about it, and then I'm like looking at his buddy's channel. I said, yeah, he's probably making some decent money. He goes, you can make money off of YouTube? I'm like, yeah. Guess what he does, Conky?
Maybe Guapo can make money, but the rest of us can't.
Well, what he does for his hobby, restores toys.
Yeah, it's funny.
And his buddy's like, you should put it on YouTube.
Do you want to see?
Yes.
Yes, Conky.
Just yes.
All right, hang on.
Full screen him, Rob. Full screen him.
Well, give me a second to see if I can. You know what?
Full screen you anyway.
I gotta. It's not on my
full screen. That's scary, man.
Guapo!
Look, he just puts the straw in the gap in his teeth. That Julie
I just found out that Dave and Buster's got a whole new menu. So there's literally a whole entire new menu.
What's Julie ordering?
Conky, you find it?
Yeah, it's on my phone here, though. I didn't really want to show it on the phone, but
Oh, wow.
that's the start of my first restoration video that I'm going to be
Nice. I
releasing.
like it, Conky.
There's a lot of lighting, a lot of very expensive lighting and camera work involved with and it's showing blurry on the screen, but it's really clear and crisp.
Yeah, it's just it's how trying to pick it off the screen. It's just one of those things.
Yeah.
It's hard for because you're clear behind it. It's just hard to focus sometimes. Well, I'm going to show you this, Conky. He found this thing. I was like, he's not going to restore it. He's going to make a little diorama for it. Check out this thing.
Oh, cute. That is cool.
So he found this buried and cleaned it all up and everything else. And he's going to make a little thing, like make it look like it's like in a field, like and trees are growing through it and stuff.
That's a good idea.
That was in a storage unit?
No, he found it in a field or something. He was telling me some crazy stories. And this one's going to blow your mind, Conky. He said they were tearing up a garage, the floor in the garage. And they're like, what the heck is that? So instead of using rebar, they used old metal trucks and toys for rebar. And the whole concrete was just full of old metal toys. They threw in there instead of putting rebar in.
Oh, my God.
And he said him and his business partner, they chipped all of them out and they had them all on display. His business partner has them all now. But they were staying, they had like concrete inside of them. He's like, but I was just like thinking in my head, I'm like, Conky be going nuts.
Oh, the value of what that must be worth if it would have been not thrown into the concrete.
I'm just like, who does that? Oh my God, you guys are like twins. It's like looking in a mirror. This is like Jeremy, like day 1, and then Jeremy, like day 300 without shaving. Get a little bit more closer, yeah. I feel left out. Oh, Conky.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, hold on. Tricky Cheat said, please don't say all low income are bad renters. She's not saying that. And Tricky Cheat, the only thing I deal with is low income, and I have the best renter, so there's nothing like that. Jeremy, he's just saying that he's not trying to.
Business plan.
His business plan is to rent to a middle class, upper middle class people because one, he could get more rent, and he has higher end properties. That's why he goes after those type of people. Like most of my properties are in Cleveland or in Elyria, and I'm more than happy to deal. And I've had great experiences. I've just done Section 8, all kind of different, and everyone's like, oh, Section 8's horrible. I've had great tenants on Section 8. I've had great, like I said, it's all about the people. And we know Tricky Cheat, you're one of the best out there. So we do appreciate that. And trust me. And, luckily, most of my tenants, I am getting them to work for me too if I can. Can't pay the rent, come work.
And I did that too, Christian and patience.
You see? That's how it happens sometimes, and they're great people.
Darlene says, Guapo, you have a cavity.
God, they took the salmon off the menu. Dude.
Not the salmon!
No way!
Dude, get up and leave. Leave now while you have the opportunity, Guapo.
No salmon, I'm out.
I'm out of here. If my fish doesn't swim upstream, I don't want it, okay? My fish has got to swim upstream, darn it. Tell him, Guapo. You don't want no trout. You don't want no sea bass. You don't want no walleye. You want a fish that goes upstream. I think trout goes upstream, don't it, Conky?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. You can eat some trout, then, Guapo.
Type of pineapples in the chat if you guys want me to drop a video today on how I chip my tooth. I need to see like 500 pineapples if you guys want it. I swear, if I see 500 pineapples, I'm dropping a video.
Drop Drop some watermelons in the chat if you want to see if Julie's tooth is chipped as well. I need about 1,000 melons in the chat if you want to find out if Julie's tooth is chipped.
We got some pineapples coming. We got some bacon from Gate Smasher. Woo, yeah.
Chocolate covered bacon.
I had that once.
Is it good?
I need pineapples in the chat, guys. I'll drop it tonight.
They're coming.
Melons in the chat, guys. He'll drop the video on how Julie chipped her tooth. Lots of melons. 1,000 melons.
We got some pineapples. Oh,
give me the melons.
Count them, Guapo. We got melons and pineapples.
You want to see how Julie chipped her tooth?
We got we got it going on. We got pineapples coming now, Guapo.
Guys, if I see melons, I'm not dropping the video.
Guys,
I bet you it's nothing but pineapples. I bet you.
If I see pineapples, I'm never dropping a video again. If I see pineapples, no videos.
Yo, Legends, we better throw in the pineapples right now.
I want to see melons.
Legends, I need you. This is a serious battle now.
Melons.
Because we got, listen, Jeremy.
All about the melons.
We are legends. There will be nothing but pineapples
what about
in the
lobsters
chat right now.
Are we about lobsters at all
Look at this. Look at this. Look at how many pineapples are in the chat right now, dude. You don't even see a melon. You don't even see a melon.
You guys.
Oh my gosh, everybody in Dave & Buster's is looking at me crazy.
You think
right
I'm
now.
joking?
Look at them.
You think I was?
Oh my gosh, I need you guys. I need you guys to drop more pineapples. This is gonna be insane.
You just kicked Jeremy off the show.
It's flooded. Look at him, Janet. Look at Juliet. Look at Boatman. Look at Gail. Look at Francis. Look at Gail spamming. Look at Gail spamming. Gail spamming. Spam it. Look at Alan. Oh my God. Yo,
I like
flooded. Look, that speaks volumes. I love you guys so much in the chat. I'm dropping a video today, or I'm deleting my YouTube channel if I don't drop a video today. I will be dropping a video today 100%.
Wait,
1,000%.
Guapo.
It's not even going to be close.
Are you dropping a video today as before midnight?
Rob, I'm dropping a video.
Before
I don't know.
midnight?
I know it's coming out before I go to sleep. Where's Jerry? Jerry left.
You kicked him off the show.
Guys,
another video.
I love you guys so much. I'm going to do a giveaway. Man, I'm telling you, we got an army. We got an army, Rob, and that's why we're going to Texas, so that we could see the ins and outs and things that we really don't know. I'm excited for you.
Cowboys.
They want us to ride a horse.
Oh, what the hell's happened to them? You came back for a second.
They want us to ride a horse. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they want us to ride a horse. I love you guys so much. Melody, I love you guys. Gail, look at Gail. Look at Gail.
Don't encourage them, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at all these pineapples.
We need watermelons because Hales. We need to bring Hales back.
Oh my gosh, Boatman, you're such an OG. Jeez, we're still flooded with pineapples right now, yo. That's so crazy. Oh, I feel so good. My adrenaline is so high because of it.
Are you sure that's what it is?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You guys know I use Starfish to calm down. I'm a hyper guy. What do you want me to say? I'm a hyper guy, and guys, and the thing about it is, we've talked about this multiple times. Like, most of the time, it's like Adderall and just all these like methamphetamines that are like, they're lab made, a lot of chemicals. I refuse to take anything like that ever, guys. That's not my style. So, Conky with the ears.
I want to talk to Conky about his t-shirts.
Yo, wait, you got that comment highlighted, Rob? I don't know if you did that on purpose.
I'm trying to get it clear.
What's up, Conky? You got t-shirts or what?
Well, I've got my merch done for Teespring, and I'm trying to, because I'm having so many problems with Teespring, I'm trying to get it through another thing for YouTube. But yeah, I've got my Conky passed out shirts. I got my Conky Latin like a rock star shirt, mug, all that.
I think that okay, this is a serious question. Would you jump out of a plane again, Conky? This is a very serious question.
With or without a parachute?
Of course, with the parachute. Legitimately, how we did it again. Like we
Okay,
might
well, I would
not even have
consider
to
it.
go up to 18,000 feet. We could probably just go up to like 12. You could bring no ream.
I'll go on a mechanical bull. What do you think, Guapo? Francis says mechanical bull.
I mean, if Francis dares me, I mean, I'll go live from like some bar. Hopefully
Can you
somebody
outlast
does.
me on a mechanical bull?
Last time we decided to go out together, Rob, there was a fight that broke out, and some guy came over to us and said that we were good because he has his pistol on him.
Yeah, he shows us his gun. He's like, "Don't worry, you're with me."
Yeah, don't worry with me, and flashes the gun. I got it on video. It's on my video.
Let's hope. In Texas, everybody's got guns, so it don't really matter.
Oh yeah, dude, we
When you
can't mess
don't have
around
a
in
gun,
Texas.
it's like, yeah, it's a different story out there.
Oh my gosh, guys, are we gonna survive in Texas? We're going. It's really soon. What do you think?
Pineapples and
Like
lemons.
Tuesday or something you're going?
When is it, Rob? This week?
Tuesday through Thursday. Get your plane ticket.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to push back the auction and everything. I gotta get a dentist appointment tomorrow, dude, or I can't go.
Oh yeah, my invisible wife is behind me. Hey, Dad. So.
Rob, what if I don't get a dentist?
Don't worry. Then you just go as like tell people your channel's chipped tooth. I want to do you two do line dancing and boots and hats.
You know how many jokes we're gonna have to put in the videos about my chipped tooth, dude?
I mean, I could do some line dancing.
Oh yeah, Rob, get it, Rob, get it,
get it,
Rob.
I don't have no boots or hat though.
I'm a good dancer, guys. I can dance.
They want to know, Andrew. Andrew chipped his tooth. My adult diaper.
Changing my adult diaper. Oh man.
Because
that's crazy.
We didn't know
I don't even think I know how to change an adult diaper.
Just like a baby diaper.
I know I was wearing an adult diaper when I came out of when I jumped out of the plane.
With Conky.
I was wearing two.
Man, so Conky, you didn't answer me. Are you gonna jump out of a plane or what's your deal?
I don't know anything about that. Why would I jump out of another plane? If a plane were to go up and I would be in it, why would I not want to be in it when it comes back down?
Because you like jumping out of airplanes and
Dude, did you jump out of a plane or no, Conky? Is that a no? Are you failing us right now, Conky?
I mean, look, you get your luggage together, you get your tickets, you go to the airport, you get on a damn plane, the plane goes up in the air. Why the hell would you jump off?
Conky, you're selling merchandise involving when you skydove.
And there's
you won't do it again?
Right, I just put the link in the chat. Now,
Conky, dude,
honestly, okay, Guapo, you're going to fly to Texas next week. You're going to go to the airport. You're going to get on the plane. The plane's going to take off. What's going to happen when you get up to jump off?
You know what, Rob? You want to skydive in Texas? Because we'll do it again. We'll do it again.
We've already done it. I will be more than happy to skydive again, but I think we should go more for this mechanical bull ride or some Texas flavor stuff like these people want. They want to see us do some Texas stuff.
No, I know exactly where to go. Remember, I went to Dallas already, so.
Well, I think what we should do is
there's a couple really good spots.
How about some bull fighting?
Really good spots.
Would you like to see Guapo against a bull?
Guys, you know exactly what time it is. I'm going to be with Rob, so I got no choice. I'm going to be filming him even when he's sleeping. I'm going to film him when he's sleeping, and we're going to make sure that we're going to expose Rob. We're exposing Rob. That's what this trip is dedicated to.
An alien.
He's going to be
storage locker.
Second sense stands for something else, guys, and it's time for us to get to the bottom of it.
It stands for no sense, that's for sure. Or nonsense, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just going to be filming a bunch of random YouTubers, and then you guys can kind of like see if you guys recognize it.
As long as I don't have to call the police, I'll be happy.
This is a roast for all you guys that put pineapples. The truth is, everyone in my chat could be mods. That's the thing. They're arsenals. On the keyboard, it's like a martial arts for them. Yo, so Conky, I found about 6 treasure hunts in the basement today.
Ah, which basement?
My basement.
Oh,
And
that's
yeah, because I'm starting to clear out the basement, man. Like, we're really starting to bulk sell a lot of comics. Lori's been taking advantage of the comics. Michael McCusland's been taking advantage of the comics. Peggy gets all the banger comics. What'd you say?
They want to know what happened to Jeremy, and I said Guapo chased him away.
How did I chase Jeremy away?
The pineapples. He doesn't like. He's allergic to pineapples.
I did not chase Jeremy. No, I did not chase Jeremy away.
Oh, that's funny. Don't forget, guys, if you're watching,
a bunch of
make sure you hit that
nonsense
thumbs up.
time.
That thumbs up helps out. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment if you can. We appreciate it.
Dude, so I revealed the box truck date. Did you see that?
I saw you had the box truck date. I wanted to watch the video, but unfortunately, I've been preoccupied with the police.
Aquafina's in this video.
The water or somebody named Aquafina?
Aquafina. And it's safe to say that things are getting a little serious.
He wants to do some line dancing too. I'll do some line dancing. That's no problem. I just don't want to get beat up or something, you know. Yo, what do they call you? Yankee. Yo, Yankee.
They won't know the difference.
I cannot believe they took the salmon out. I am just heartbroken.
I think you need the right corporate.
I chipped my tooth and they took the salmon out.
Not a good day.
Not a good day, man.
That's not a good day.
I cannot believe that, man. That is just...
So you're trying to get your tooth fixed before Tuesday?
Yeah, I mean, the thing of it is I don't want to talk about it.
You have the piece of the tooth.
Man, what substituted for the salmon?
I have no idea. Probably the salmon bowl.
Did you try the creamy chicken pasta?
So Rob, do you have your ticket yet? Your plane ticket?
Yes.
I wonder if Guapo does.
No. I made sure he sent me. I had the people send me my ticket for the event also.
Ah, so you at least have that.
Yeah, I don't have a hotel room yet, but I figure that's easy.
A lot of stuff going on in town. You might have to sleep in your car.
I looked the other day. There's rooms everywhere.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, I found. I mean, they were so cheap. I found super cheap rooms all over the place. Dallas is huge. You know what I'm saying? And this event is not that big of an event for Dallas standards wise. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how many people come? You know, maybe a couple thousand. I mean, they have events that they have 50,000. There's no way 50,000 YouTubers are showing up.
Yeah. Well, Dallas and Fort Worth kind of grew together, so it's like one big thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, there's 2 airports that go, flying to Dallas.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's huge. People don't realize what Dallas is huge. And you know what? I should be calling my buddy. My one buddy, he's a freaking multi-millionaire, and he lives out there.
What's he do?
It was him.
What does he do? My buddy, last time I talked to him, I haven't talked to him for, I don't even know. You know how quick time goes. But he was in charge of he did food and beverage contracts for stadiums, arenas, and all that kind of stuff. And so he works for this company. It's one of the largest providers of food service. So Dallas Cowboys arena, all the people that work there that work for the food, beverage, concessions, all that stuff. And then he would have to get deals. He told me one time he signed this deal with Pepsi, and the amount of money he saved or whatever else, he got 10% of it. So he was getting a $750,000 check.
Jeez, it's a lot of Pepsi.
Yeah, but I'm talking about he oversees $1 billion accounts. You know what I'm saying? Huge accounts. they're buying, you know what I'm saying? So he makes crazy money. He gets a percentage and all stuff. I mean, it was ridiculous. And that was years ago I talked to him, but one of the most intelligent people I know. He could speak 4 languages fluently. He's from Mexico. You wouldn't even know. He looks like me, blonde hair, blue eyes, speaks perfect English, better English than I can speak. Speaks perfect French, perfect Spanish, and perfect, trying to think the fourth language. I want to say, I can't remember if it was Italian or Latin.
Yeah, I had a buddy text me the other day. Actually, one of my oldest friends, I knew this kid in kindergarten. He's my age. He sends me a text, and I haven't spoken to him or seen him since probably 08. Okay.
Literally 08 or Guapo 08?
So he sends me a text, and you know, the old, you know, how you doing? You know, been a long time, this, that, and everything. Says, oh, we got to get together for dinner. So a couple of days later, he sends me another text. Says, hey, what are you doing Thursday? What time do you get off work Thursday? I said, well, I make my own hours. You know, I can make anything work. He goes, great. Can you help me move? I got to move a king size bed, a washer, a dryer, a sleeper sofa, and for a second I thought he was joking. He was serious.
You haven't talked to him for almost 20 years, and he's like, hey, can you help me move some stuff? That's a good friend. I don't think Guapo's tooth hurt. Don't worry, people. He's eating pretty well over there. He doesn't look like he's in any pain. So did you help him move?
No, I said, man, I ain't got the back. I'm in my 50s. You're in your 50s. Hire some 20-year-olds or something, man. I can't help you with that.
Yeah, especially a sleeper sofa.
Yeah. I mean, I should read you the list of what. And like I said, I thought he was joking at first, and then when I found out he was serious, like, man, it was. I got to get a washer, dryer, refrigerator in the garage, 2 dining room tables, 1 couch, 2 dressers, 2-piece hutch, and electric bed with king-size mattress.
Yeah, can you just come by and help me? Obviously, everyone else said no.
I guess.
You were his last resort. You should have had Guapo help him.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it's been crazy. I got all these videos to do, Conky. Got to go out of town. I just got, I'll show you another video. Oh my gosh. And then you want to talk about?
We're releasing a video today, Rob. Don't forget.
I'm not forgetting. I just want to know what time it's coming. We're gonna find out how Guapo chipped his tooth today. And then here's what I got in store for me, Conky. I got to do over the weekend.
You got to stack wood.
Yeah. Look at ways. I mean, just watch how much wood's in this thing.
Oh, I know. That's like it almost looks like a 20-yarder.
30.
30?
30 yard of wood.
You gonna use your skid steer
To carry to my basement?
Oh, don't you have like a window or something that you can just toss that stuff down and?
You got to bring it down and stack it, Conky.
Oh my God! And that all goes in your basement?
That's over 3 cords of wood.
You're gonna put all that in your basement at one time?
All in my basement.
Wow!
One time, over 3 cords of wood.
That's gonna be a lot of work.
So I thought about bringing all my guys. I was going to do that today until they bought the storage unit. It kind of threw off my whole day. And then my whole night was ruined since I had to wait.
Hey, what storage unit did you buy today?
I bought the one that was there for 20 years.
Oh my God, no way.
I didn't buy it. I wasn't even there.
I made such a big deal out of it, but I knew that, dude, I don't know. Good luck on it. I had a decent feeling on it. So who knows? But I told Mike, I said, bid $1. If anybody else challenges it, bro, do not. And for the Lord of Jesus Christ, bid more than $1.
Yeah, well, I sent Jeff and Shane over there.
To be honest, brother, you wouldn't have bid on the unit.
Well, they sent me a picture. I told them garbage, but it's all good. They told me the story. I said, we're going to buy one, buy that one. So they bought that one. So they bid on 2 of them, but
There's gonna be a lot of garbage.
I got to tell you
But,
about.
but there probably could be some good stuff. I've seen this like Scooby-Doo like piece of like clothing or like maybe like a blanket or something, right hanging out right at the with the garbage bag. Now if it's a nasty cotton blanket, no go. But if it's like a shirt or something, that's like $100 right there.
They didn't spend much on this unit, $120. But video will be
They
coming out
bid
next.
They bid $120.
Dude, don't give me.
I
I wasn't there.
wait to see Jeff. Yo, Jeff is gonna. I'm blaming Jeff.
Well, he's gonna blame Shane.
No way. 100 and yo, the silent auctions might be the move for the facilities because there's no way in the world
It would have went for nothing if it was a live
it would
auction.
have went for $1, Rob.
Maybe.
It would have went for $1. No, it would have went for $1, bro.
It's quite possible. That's the thing about the silent auctions. And
There's so much work in that. That unit's so
wait till
big.
I got a lot to tell you, but I can't tell you.
No way. Is a lot that happened?
Yeah, you missed a bunch already.
The police were called. That's all I got.
That's all you got.
My tooth is chipped. I'm so. Bro, I
Your
want to
two
throw
tips,
up.
I had to call the police, so you know it's both bad.
Yeah, they're both pretty bad. But the box truck date, real good.
Real good.
Oh yeah.
That's not how you chip your tooth, is it?
No way. That is not how I chip my tooth.
This weekend, I got to talk about some auctions real quick. Saturday, I got this auction at this house. I did a video for it, guys. There's almost 1,300 lots. There's watches, there's coins, there's glass, mid-century modern, comic books, Mego figures, vintage toys, superhero stuff, glassware, superhero stuff. I mean, Magic the Gathering cards, Pokemon cards,
William.
records, autographs, guitars, amplifiers. I keep going. It's unbelievable auction this Saturday. You guys got, if you haven't seen the auction yet, go on www.secondsense.com. Just take a look. It's free to take a look. 1,200 some lots, but there's unbelievable items in the auction. Conky's auction Saturday. Guapo's auction is Tuesday. So Conky's auction starts 8 o'clock on Saturdays. Guapo's auction starts Tuesdays at 8 o'clock, right, Guapo?
Except
Yeah,
she's not-
but I think we're gonna be in Texas though, man. So I think we're probably gonna have it on Monday. But I'm definitely gonna be on Whatnot before then. I'm trying to figure out like what's next for that venture. But we're selling sports cards like a maniac. So be looking out as far as YouTube goes on Monday. We're gonna have to do an early auction.
All right, so this auction is going to be this Monday at 8 o'clock because we're flying out Tuesday to go to Texas for a Mr. Beast YouTube VidCon conference. So big time YouTube conference. So we're heading out there. What the hell said no pineapples, people. We need pineapples, as many pineapples as we can get. Stat. Noreen, I'm talking to you, Noreen. Tricky Chi, Crafty Jen, Philip White, Margaret. We need melons. No pineapples. We need melons, people.
melons.
Melons for life. So who's gonna give us some melons? We got some Hales. We got Marv. We got Jan. Oh, sorry, Jane. Sorry, Jane. I love Jane too. She's an awesome person. I got the Hales.
All right. Well, bro, it's 10:04. Somebody needs to lead the prayer. You scared or what?
I love me some melons.
Man, I need to get some more chips.
It's been a crazy
Get a
week.
side of some chips off for this.
Well,
Side
video
of
tomorrow.
chips.
$50 unit. Another $50 unit. I just bought a $50 unit. That video was yesterday. Unbelievable. Another $50 unit. And then police called unit. That video will be coming out. So,
Can't wait to see that one.
I seen a bunch of
I
pine.
love these guys. Look, it's another battle.
Okay, I get a side of chips.
I love you guys so much. Yo, the
He does the
legends.
turtles.
Listen, Rob, the legends represented so insane today. I am so proud of so many legends right now.
We getting some melons coming now, though.
It was it. That was it. I mean, because it's melons. Hey, go ahead. I mean, I'm not tripping. We can throw melons now. I mean, we already proved our point. But listen, I gotta hop off. I'm about to beat my cousin in every single game that's here. We literally, I've been beating him in pretty much everything.
No.
He got Connect 4 by 1. That's it.
All right.
Everything else, I'm savagely beating him in. Yeah, pray for him.
I will pray for him. I'm going to pray for you.
Pray for him because it's getting nasty at Dave and Buster's right now.
All right. Lord, thank you for bringing us together in your name. We appreciate our friendship that we've had over these years. Thank you for keeping us all safe. We got a lot of prayers today. A lot of people have made their special intentions. We've had people that had amputations, people that had relatives that were murdered. We had a baby come in the world a little too early. Lord, all these special intentions, please find it in you to help anyone that's listening tonight, that's watching tonight, anything they have, just help them get through it, help them solve the issue, whatever you can do, Lord, in your name. We appreciate it. And just let that baby heal. Let the feet that the toes that are amputated, let that heal, Lord. Let the heart and the misery from losing a relative to such a tragic incident as murder. And I just had to deal with a similar instance myself. So just all those special intentions, Lord, just listen to us. And once again, thank you for bringing us together, and bless everyone that's watching. Amen.
Amen.
And I love you guys. Video out today.
Thank you, Guapo. But we really do appreciate you guys watching. And we're not here to push religion or anything else. It's just there's a lot of special intentions, a lot of crazy things been happening in the world. And the only thing we can do is do what we can do. Pray. Hales knows. Amen. Well, that's what you're doing, Willis. Amen. Thank you, Willis. I thought the Hale jumped in again. Drexy, amen. Thank you. And 1 hour is never enough. There's so much to talk about. Conky, he's probably got a million things to say. We got to see a little bit of his first restoration video he'll be coming out shortly with, and we can't wait for Conky because he's going to blow it up, guys. Pretty soon, Conky's going to have 1 million subs, and one day,
I'm going to do what it takes to get 1 million subs, whether I got 1 million subs or not. That's out of my hands, but I'll do the work.
Thanks, Jane. That's right, guys. Hit the thumbs up on the way out. Leave a comment on your way out. And, once again, my auction Saturday, almost 1,300 lots, guys. I can't stress enough. There's something for everybody in this auction, from awesome records, awesome comic books, awesome toys, awesome glassware, mid-century modern stuff, coins, pocket watch. I said there's all kind of stuff. It's not just one little thing. It's a huge plethora of different things. We ship all over the world. Conky's auction Saturday. Guapo's auction will be Monday. And once again, Mr. Hales, he sells stuff on Sundays. His lives at 8 o'clock starts on Sundays. Everyone that had special intentions, once again, pray. And that little baby out there, Patience and Christian, special prayers for them. They're part of our, we're all one big family, and they're part of our intermediate family, I guess, the YouTube family. So, but anything you want to add, Conks?
Yeah, my merch is up. My merchandise is up. Get your Conky passed out T-shirts right there. Just put it in the chat. And Rob, you obviously haven't watched the video that I put out tonight. I didn't think you would, but you're gonna want to see it. People, tell Rob why. Anybody who has watched my video that I put out about 6 o'clock, tell Rob why. Not, you know what? No, we'll let you figure it out.
Oh my gosh! So I gotta watch this video. I can't wait. I gotta watch Guapo's video 2 in the morning when that comes out. I'm going to have to check out Hale's video. I didn't get a chance to see that. And I was sitting there waiting for police, getting threatened, all kind of other fun stuff. That video will be coming out soon. It's going to take some work, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to take some work. But appreciate everybody. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here talking. We wouldn't be doing anything. And said we appreciate all your support. Everyone out there, we're praying for you guys. Hit that thumbs up on the way out. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Thank you so much for joining us. Conky, anything else?
Good night.